If in doubt, live it out. Welcome to Hamystory channel. I'm glad you are here. Today's story is about nature, choice, and a simple rule that can save your life. Some lessons don't come from books. They come when you slow down and really notice what's around you. One quiet morning, I needed a break from noise, from people, from my own overthinking. I drove far from the city until the buildings disappeared and trees took over. The air felt alive, heavier somehow, making me breathe slower. I parked and started walking. That's when I saw Rowan. He wasn't rushing, and he didn't look lost. Mid-20s, simple jacket, old boots, a small bag swinging as he walked. Every step calm, every pause intentional. At first I thought it was just a hike. Then I noticed the bag, a few leaves, roots, and some dark berries. Not much, just enough. We walked together for a while without talking. The silence felt natural. Finally I asked what he was doing out there. He stopped, looked around, and said one word. Learning. He came here often. Not for adventure, not to escape life, just to understand it. No teachers, no family traditions, just patience, careful observation, and the ability to wait. As we went deeper, I noticed how he moved, frequent pauses, careful scans of plants, noticing which ones grew together, which ones didn't, where insects gathered, where birds stayed quiet. To find food, he said, you don't rush, you pay attention. Most people expect danger to show itself. Bright colors, weird smells, obvious signs, but the real it often looks normal. He bent down and picked two plants side by side. They looked almost identical. One is safe, the other can make you very sick. I picked one wrong. No judging, no surprise. He just shrugged. It's normal. Guessing won't help. Then he shared a simple rule for the wild. If I am not completely sure, I leave it where it is. You don't go for it just because you are curious or hungry or think you can handle it. You only go if you are sure. He told me about the plants he ignored, mushrooms he walked past, all without regret. Walking away isn't weakness, it's discipline. We stopped by a quiet stream. Water flowed slowly over stones, and thin lines of light came through the trees. His bag held nothing flashy, no rare finds, just enough, chosen carefully. Nature doesn't reward boldness, he said softly. It rewards respect. We ate in silence. Then it hit me. This wasn't really about food. It was about knowing when to act and when to step back. Confidence without knowledge can get you in trouble. Before we parted, he said one last thing. The wild isn't dangerous. Disrespect is. I walked back alone, carrying something far more valuable than food. A rule. Something it doesn't just apply to the forest, but to life. Knowing when to take and knowing when to live. things behind. 10 words from today's story. 1. Scan. Frequent pauses, careful scans of plants, noticing which one grew together, which didn't, where insects gathered, where birds stayed quiet. 2. Certainty. If I'm not completely sure, I'll leave it where it is. You don't go for it just because you are curious or hungry or think you can handle it. You only go if you are sure. 3. Respect. Nature doesn't reward boldness, he said softly. It rewards respect. 4. Caution. He moved slowly, paying attention to every detail. The main thing is to act with care and awareness. 5. Observe. No teachers, no family traditions, just patience, careful observation, and ability to wait. 6. Discipline. Walking away isn't weakness, he said. It's discipline. 7. Gather. His bag held nothing flashy, no rare finds, just enough, chosen carefully. 8. Environment. He noticed not just the plants, but how they existed together in their environment, which ones shared space, which ones avoided each other. 9. Intentional. Every step calm, every pause intentional. He moved with purpose, noticing everything around him. 10. Decision. It was about knowing when to act and when to step back. Confidence without knowledge can get you in trouble. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe Hamy Story channel for more real English through real stories. Thanks for listening and watching. Have a good night.